Hi, happy Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed our call last night. I just wanted us to just hop on, so that you guys know that at least once a month we can at least powwow and ask questions, because we're all like pushing and we're all trying to do big things. But I understand that you guys are all navigating waters that you're probably not. This is all new, so I want you to have access to me and know that I'm here to help you and support you, and that we're gonna make this work, and we're in this together. I actually was telling Karina that I don't have like an actual agenda prepared, because I just wanted to come on and talk about, I think the biggest, I don't want to call it an issue, because I want to stop phrasing things in like negative terms. I think the biggest obstacle that we're having and where we need to make improvements is with building emeralds. The last few months, with the shift that I've had and with my belief system and with my wording and with the language and with pouring love into you guys, there's been a bunch of new emeralds that are popping. So I want to kind of see how we can correct this, because a lot of you, if you would just like make or maybe plant the seed in your coaches about advancing to emerald as quickly as possible, the ranks would come a lot faster. And also you would be able to hold your organization stable with an emerald army. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And then you guys can ask me questions. Like I was saying last night, there's a really great opportunity this week with the coaching sneak peek. So, right now you guys need to be going through your lists, going through your conversations. You could even re-invite if you want. If there's people on your team right now, like that you brought in as discount coaches, and maybe they're having success with the programs, they're really liking it, they're making headway on their own journey. Invite them to the coaching sneak peek, because they probably have no idea what they signed up for. And let my sister, and I keep forgetting who's the one that's doing the call. I know it's my sister and somebody else, two other people. Let them explain the business and let them share their stories, so that they can get a glimpse into this. And then invite them to the Emerald in 24 Hours call. I just think that if we were a little bit more intentional in the language as soon as they come in with their fit tribe, bringing in their community, finding their five, you will start popping emeralds a lot faster, and it'll help you maintain your ranks. So one of the things that I did years ago, actually, when I was running for 15 star, I had my 15th diamond. I had to help her a lot, because she was my sister's like paralegal or something. She was like one of the top, or the top secretary, I don't remember, but really smart woman. But she was doing it because she wanted to help me. And she loved the products and she had an amazing transformation, but I had to help her build that diamond. And what I did, and what I think we should do as a team, is I want you guys to start looking within your teams to people who have potential, and let's start getting these conversations with them. We could start pods, we could do calls where we can plant the seed of emerald in them, and then we can help them bring in their people, so that we can help them rise and bring in their coaches, so that we can help them get to emerald. If we do it as a team, I think it'll happen faster. I've actually gotten on the phone with their prospects and explained it. I think it's better in a group setting, because I don't want to be on the phone 24/7. I'm talking way too much these days. Anyway, every night I'm like, oh my God, my throat. But I think if we do it as a team and we really, really are focused on building these emeralds, things would move a lot faster. There's really no secret to it. You need to understand the benefits of emerald in order to be able to explain it. So if there's a gap there that you don't understand, or there's information about the earning income, or about the real, calling it a real estate investment, let's talk this through now. That's what these calls are for. so that we can, you know, have the accurate information moving forward. And then on top of that, it's the opportunity is to share the business this week like crazy. You know, the celebrations within the team. If you guys want the slides that I did last night that have your names on it, I'll share it with you guys so that you can post those on social media as social proof that things are rocking and rolling within your organization. But we have to share what we love about this business. So I remember in one of the Futuristas calls, and this will be like a memory jogger for you for as an example. If the business were to be taken away from you today, you know, what are the things that you would miss the most? And with that question in mind, like create a list. Like after the call, I mean, write down the question, but after the call, create a list of things that you would miss if Beachbody went away. And I'm talking about all aspects, not just the coaching opportunity. And you could create posts every single day this week, or do stories a different one every day of the different aspects of what Beachbody has blessed your life with. Because some people want community, some people want income, some people want fitness. It's so varied that just sharing one aspect of it over and over, maybe you're missing out on a different group of people. But remember that it takes, this is why I keep repeating the thing with the 5, bring your 5 over and over again, because it takes like 10 times for people to really be like, oh, maybe I'll say it a different way next time and maybe it'll hit home. But that's why I think that if we get used to really being intentional with talking about the business, it's easy to talk about the fitness. It's easy. You know, you share your videos, you do your energized dance party. It's a lot harder to talk about an opportunity that maybe you just don't feel like you've gotten that success yet, and you feel like I remember feeling like this at the beginning, but I was like, if I don't talk about it, I'm never going to build a team. So I better just figure it out. And I did talk about the income opportunity. It was around this time. Actually, it was around this time, 10 years ago, that I forecasted, I saw that if someone signed up now and did what I was doing, they would actually have a pot of money for Christmas. And I started talking about that. Even though I had no freaking clue what I was doing, I saw that there was an earning potential that could actually, and I know how Christmas stresses people out, especially now. There's a lot of people don't have work. This opportunity could help pay for Christmas. And I started talking about that. So those are ideas. There's different ways to spin it. You can talk about, you know, if community and events is your jam, then you could talk about how this business next year in March, we're having a trip to Mexico, and how you can earn that trip by working your business and paying it forward and helping people. If Summit is your jam, you can actually work right now, help people, and you can earn a pot of money to pay for your Summit trip. If community is your jam, then we have the events that are coming up, hopefully, and things in the pipeline. We have the Zoom workouts, we have the live calls. Some people just want to be part of something. And now you're part of this, so you have to share that aspect as well, because it may hit home for someone else. I also wanted to say, I know I'm going all over the place because I told you I did not have an agenda. I had an idea, and I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to say it now because before I forget. Okay, so we're all pushing to some goals, right? And this month is a big time to push for it. So on October 10th, because the end of the third quarter is actually, wait, it's not the 30th, because it's actually, hold on, the 23rd. Wait, hold on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, so the last day of the third quarter is actually September 23rd. It's Autumn's birthday. If we all advance, right, to Diamond within the next 2 weeks and hold the 6 weeks, I'm planning on doing a private event for the new Diamonds from our team on October 10th. Obviously, assuming that the coronavirus thing is not a thing, or we wear masks. I would prefer, and Amanda, I know you're out of town, but we could have you on Zoom and we'll do it on Zoom. But I think it would be awesome for us to come together. I think a lot of you would love that. I know I would love that. And it would give us a chance to come together as the new leaders of Hive and really collaborate. So if that's something that you would be interested in being part of, put that date on your calendar, October 10th. I think that's a good day. That means that the qualification period ends on September 23rd. Okay? And what we need to do is build emeralds. All of us, even me, I need to build emeralds in my mom's team. I got one, but I'm missing one, and I'm actively trying to make that happen. So I'm in it too. Don't think that you're the only one. I am in it too. I am brainstorming. I am looking, ideas. I'm looking through my subscriptions. I know that I obviously have a big customer database because it's been 10 years, but some of the things that you can think about are people who are loving their Shakeology and are paying full price, convert them. Plant a seed to convert them to coach so that they can save that money. If there's people out there that I know, I keep hearing the whole, I don't have money and I can't, excuse. It's not really an excuse. Some people an excuse because they just don't know how to prioritize their money. But some people are actually in a tough spot. Plant the seed of the coaching opportunity right away. Like, why not? Like I said last night, we can't withhold something because we're afraid to speak up. We can't withhold something that can help somebody in their life because we're deciding for them. Don't decide for them. If it's not for them, then it's not for them. But at least you planted that seed. And I think that's the attitude that we have to have moving forward is I'm going to plant the seed regardless. I'm going to tell them to bring in their 5 regardless. If it's a discount coach or anybody, I'm planting the seed regardless. This morning, I just got a message from Moira, so that just reminded me. This morning, I was on a prayer group. I had never done it before. It was 30 minutes. It was awesome. And Moira Kusaba was the speaker. And she was amazing. And she said, and go see my stories later if you guys want, because I talked about it right after. She said, if we believe that, right, that God has given us all the gifts that we need in order to push our life to the next level, who are we to hold back? Like, how dare us hold back? That was the question. How dare I hold back? How dare I not give it all I have? How dare I not believe in myself? And I was like, whoa. And then she said a prayer, which I have to find, but the last line was like, God, help me to stop getting in your, hold on. I don't want to mess it up. Because I thought I knew what it said. Yeah, I forgot. Hold on. It was super powerful. Hold on. I put it on my stories. God, help me stay out of your way. God, help me stay out of your way. Things are paved, but we keep holding ourselves back. Unleash it. Use the bold language. Share the message that's on your heart. Don't be afraid of what the response is going to be. Release the expectation of the outcome. That's the thing. We're so scared of the outcome that we hold ourselves back from even presenting the information. But if we are believers and we are determined to make these goals happen, then we cannot hold back on presenting the information to someone who may need it. And that's what I want you guys to remember right now, is that we have something great right now. Our team is kicking butt. We are on fire. If you guys saw the list of people who are already on the board for Off to the Races, that list has not looked like that ever. Like it's unbelievable to me. I am super freaking proud. I'm just super excited, and the momentum is there. Like, people need this. I just know that in the depths of my soul. So I need you guys to believe that too. And if you're determined to making these goals happen, I want you guys to, write that down and maybe have it on your phone. God, help me stay out of your way, and proceed with boldness. And that's all I got. So let's talk and let's see what you guys have to, what issues or what concerns or what questions, what do you want to collaborate on so that we can make this happen. Don't be scared, please.
Sorry, I was answering all the messages. I've been sending so many messages in my messenger on Facebook. Is your guys' messenger acting funny or no?
No, not that I know of. I don't know.
No, I was gonna ask you, Becky. So I did invite one of my coaches that's already on my team. She signed up with MBF. She is going through a hard time and she was looking for something to do with extra income. So I did invite her. She's going to listen to the call on Friday.
Okay.
Then one of my customers, I asked her yesterday if she was available Friday. She's going to listen to the call also on this Friday. Then I have another coach that signed up as a discount coach. She gets 2 Shakeologies a month. She gets like 2 flavors. So I had told her I will call her after this because she texted me. She wanted to cancel. She said not to cancel it. She wanted to postpone like the strawberry flavor for like a month or 2 because her job, she works for the government and they have been out of work in New Jersey. But as you said that, I'm like, you know what? I need to tell her, like, she knows so many people about her 5 people, then it will, that way she can afford the 2 Shakeologies instead of putting it. So I'm going to invite her also for Friday. So yes. Hopefully I'll have 3.
We need to plant the seed right away. So from now on, as you're discussing the options with the fitness and what the package is, plant the seed. The next step is, let me just explain something to you. There is, and then just spit it out. Just say it. Do you know 5 people that would like to do this with you? Why not? If they're not interested, they're not interested, but at least give them the option. That's what I was saying last night. Remove the lid. Stephen Furtick was talking about that. We keep putting limitations, not only on ourselves, but we put it on people too, because we're afraid of what they're going to think. We're afraid of what they're going to say. Oh, maybe they're not going to like it. But we don't really know that. Those are stories that we're creating in our own head. Remove the lid, remove the expectations, remove the limitations, just plant the seed. Plant a seed in everybody. And I've been doing it. Some are doing it. Some are not. I actually had a girl sign up on Monday. She was super nervous about the whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, but don't you have 5 friends, don't you? It would be super cool if you invited your 5 friends. And she texted somebody right away. I gave her permission and she went and she did it. So I'm not saying she closed the deal, but I'm saying at least she took the first step. That's awesome. That's a win. In my book, it's a win. So the more we do that, the more we can create those wins and encourage people to put a stake in the ground and get to Emerald really, really quickly. Our businesses are going to flourish and they're going to grow. And I'm telling you, this business is built on emeralds. It's built on emeralds. We need to have a lot of emeralds. We need to have people in love with the products. That's what builds volume. That's what builds stability. And for us to keep growing in the future, we have to learn how to teach people to get to Emerald right away. It's super easy. If you think about it, it's just 2 people.
It's just 2 people. I was going to ask you also another question that I have, because I know that we're pushing for the diamond. So I have my husband as a coach. He's on the right side of my business. Then I have 2 coaches that I sign under him, not in his actual business, but, on the leg under him. And then I have 2 other coaches. So would it be easier for me, because I was thinking about this, would it be easier because I've been doing so much invitations, of signing 2 coaches under him, under his business, because then that'll make him an Emerald. And then I can just focus on getting someone on my left leg to be Emerald, to move to diamond.
Yes, absolutely. You're going to have to do that. That's what I'm doing with my mom is, at some point you're just going to have to build his emeralds.
But I can reach the diamond without having to do that right now. I was just thinking of an easier way to get it done, but no, I don't know.
You need, to be Emerald, you need 2 emeralds, 1 on each side. and 3 more coaches at minimum. It would be best if they were all emeralds. Then we wouldn't have any problems.
Okay, got it. Okay.
If we all had a bunch of emeralds, we wouldn't have any issues.
Right. Got it. Okay.
I just, I've been looking at a lot of different people's organizations, and
I was trying to look at it. And
I know. I'm going to send you guys the diamond roadmap again, but yes, you're going to have to build him, and it's okay to do that. I built Larry the diamond. I just, the way I did it was I always get my points first, and then whatever's left extra, you give to him.
Okay, that's
I've been looking at a lot of different of my coaches' organizations, and I'm gonna say I was astounded. Not just you guys. I'm talking about other people, that veterans. I'm like, whoa, there is a problem with emeralds, building emeralds. It's a problem, and I'm like, how did this go this long? I don't know, but it has to be addressed, and we have to be a little bit more proactive as a team to encourage people to get to emeralds, especially if they're interested in earning income with this, because that is the first step. That is the investment. Encourage them to sign up their spouse and their sister or whoever. I mean, with the spouse, I talked about this on the Futuristas call the other day. There's so many ways to do it. If you guys love the products, you sign up your husband and you filter your extra products. Always keep the Shakeology on your side. You filter other purchases through them to keep them.
That's what I do.
That's we all have to do that. So we need to tell our coaches that.
I signed Donnie up with, remember you told me the 3-day refresh and the Shakeology? Yeah. So I was like, I want to try the 3-day refresh. So that's what I did. Exactly. And then I came to the Shakeology and I get the Energize, the Hydrate. I get all of those other things from his account. I don't get it from mine.
Right. You keep your Shakeology on your side for your Success Club. Remember, that's a requirement. So there's a lot of ways to do it. I just think we need to be a little more bold in our approach and really helping. If you were able to get to Emerald, you need to be able to teach people. You need to be able to duplicate that with other people. That is the essence of this business. At the end of the day, it's duplication. What you did, you teach somebody else how to do it. Mm-hmm. You can't just assume that they're going to get it on their own. Some people do, some people don't. But if you tell them and you direct them and say, okay, so now let's work on getting your first 2 coaches. And that is, just give them the marching orders and then help them find those people. It's only 2 people. Like literally, it can happen in 24 hours. Anybody else?
So I just want to say to Kathy, what I did was to secure my husband as an emerald, so I don't ever have to worry about him. I put 2 family members under them. And I was like, guys, like, tell me, promise me that you're going to help me because this is my dream. So I have one of my nieces and I have my mom.
Listen, I already told my kids, one is 21, one is 18, and they're like, no, Mom. I'm like, why not?
And I did that when, I don't remember who it was, that she said, just let people know that you need help. And I was like, I like, guys, you know how much I love Beachbody? I've been trying to do this for a while. I need your help. And they were like, okay, fine, let's do it. I didn't think they were, to be honest with you. And luckily, my niece is like loving Beachbody. She did 21 day. She's lost all this weight. Now she's like, I think she's going to be 30 in November. So I'm like, and she's a young mom. I'm like, share your story. Mm-hmm. Talk to your friends. I'm hoping that she doesn't encourage her. I'm hoping that she gets it because but that's kind of how I secure Al. And then I wish I had my sister on the other side, but I don't, but whatever. But that was,
I know. It happens.
I screwed that one up.
That's
because I had it like that.
You had it like that, but this is why I keep saying, check your drill downs. Check your drill downs. You have to be, Melba, she's going to hear me saying that in her nightmares. Check your drill downs.
I think I have nightmares. I'm like, check your drill downs. Lesson learned.
That screen is where you gotta go. You gotta live there. You gotta understand it. That is where.
But now I have on my left, I have my other niece, Jasenia. So I'm kind of, my sister would have been a little more solid because she'll do anything for me. But I do have my niece, and I've placed people under her that I can pretty much, like my friend Natalie. I was like, hey, can you order something? She did it right away. So it's not.
Girl, you have good solid family members, because I asked my sister, I don't know, Becky, you remember how I told you my sister when I first signed up, she went and got the beach party on demand, and then she texted me like a couple days later, this is not my jam, and she canceled it. It's like, wow. And then leave me out there like that. That's crazy.
I know my goal is to have, like, I pray every night and every morning. I'm like, I just want people that get it, you know, like I don't want to have to be like, hey, can you do me a favor and order? Like
Absolutely.
I want a team. That's what I'm grateful for them, but I want a team that wants to run with me.
Absolutely. So I'll just say that when I hit diamond, I had the same situation, guys. Okay. Don't think that I had like this, I got diamond and then it just kept running. Not like I dropped. I didn't even know the sponsorship drill down screen even existed back then. My sister dropped and I was like, I woke up Thursday. I was like, but what happened? I didn't even know. I was like, what happened? Why am I not diamond? And when I finally figured it out, but I had the same problem. I had like 3 emeralds on one side and my sister, and she wasn't doing it. So it was this insecurity, this instability. But what I did was I concentrated on helping people get to emeralds. And the way that you find people who are interested in this is by talking about the business opportunity.
Yeah.
You have to talk about the business opportunity, because yes, the fitness side is a great part. And yes, we need to talk about that and be consistent with it, but that's not, people are going to think that that's all we do if that's all you talk about.
True.
You have to share you have to share what you're doing on the business side. You have to share the success, whether you believe that you're successful or not. I believe that you are all making moves and you're all successful in different ways, and you need to own that, and you need to go out there and share it with confidence. Nobody freaking knows what you're talking about anyway. They just are perceiving that you are a leader, a rising leader in this team, and that you can help them do the same thing. So you have to find that boldness and go and do it. Karina?
Becky, I think that sometimes I get off calls and I'm like, not the first thing that I do, but to everybody, I tell them how happy I am that I became a coach. And then sometimes I think, though, that maybe I lose them because they're like, I don't want to be a coach, or I don't want to expose myself on social media. I don't want to have to be posted. And then they see you being a coach means you have to be vulnerable. You have to post. You have to show what you're doing. I think everybody that I talk to, I always throw it in there, how much I'm loving. Like, I'll tell them I signed up for the discount, and the next day my cousin wanted to sign up, and I signed her up under me. Mm-hmm. And it just evolved from there. I didn't know that it was going to pick up the way that it did. And I'm happy to share about it, and I do share, but then sometimes I'm like, they probably think now I have to post, or I don't want to show myself working out, or I don't want to, because I did it so quickly. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like maybe they get scared. And there's sometimes I want to say, you don't have to be a coach if you don't want to, at least so they can start, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I feel like maybe I push it on too soon and it might scare them to, but I talk to everybody that I've spoken to in the last 3 months has gotten do you want to join me? Do you want to do this with me? I'm loving it because they see my pictures and they're seeing everything that I'm doing. And I have a lot of people reaching out. Just the pictures that I put yesterday of me being on vacation, I got over like 100 and something views on those pictures and messaging me, you look great. What are you doing? And I'll tell them, but then it's like, okay, let me think about it. I have so many conversations going and I just haven't gotten a yes in like 2 weeks. So it's like.
But what is it that let's talk about those conversations. Okay, there's a lot of stuff there. I mean, you can potentially, remember, this is your business, so you can do this in whatever manner you see fit. You can sign them up as a customer, and then once they fall in love with the products, then you can convert them. Okay, you can do that. You can go that route. What's happening in the conversations that they're missing the value of it? Because obviously, okay, and the posting thing, you can't worry about whether they want to post or not. I always tell people, I did this with a girl on Monday. She's like, I'm not really into this and I'm not into that. And I'm like, yeah, but do you understand that you really love the products, and by you withholding what you're doing, you're actually like not sharing something that could change somebody's life. I mean, I'm not telling you that you have to go balls to the wall from one day to the other and be in a bikini picture like on the first day, but little by little, you need to start showing people that you're doing this. And I think maybe they do it as a customer. Maybe they start as a customer and really get excited about the products. Maybe that will open the door for them in the future. Okay, and now let's talk about the thing with the conversations. Like, what is it that you're sending them, that you're telling them that is not connecting?
I don't know. It just depends on how, what they approach me about, what they're asking me about, or, a lot of times they'll just message me like privately, just saying like, you're doing such a great job. You're such a motivation. I get a lot from a lot of family, a lot of like, wow, you're doing something, you made a decision and you've made a change and you've shown. And I've gotten so many people like that started going to the gym or started doing home workouts or started doing, but they didn't approach me. They'll just message me and they'll say, I started working out because of you. So then I'll start that conversation. Like, so where do you work out? What are you doing? Oh, I do random videos, or I go to a gym. Oh, the way that I'm doing, and then I'll tell them what I'm doing. And, just depends on the conversation. So, like that one girl that I'm thinking of, she's like, okay, I'll research it when I get home. So then a day passed, I sent her videos, like the ones that explain like Beachbody and Shakeology, the ones that you sent me when I started. So I followed up with her the next day. She never answered me. She saw my message, and I said to her, did you get a chance to look at the videos? Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you. Never answered me. I have a few people that they'll go on. We'll have this whole conversation. I even did a cart without knowing the flavor she wanted, because then she disappeared. She hasn't answered me again. So it's like, I don't know.
Okay, at first I want you to stay positive, because you're doing amazing things, and the fact that you are motivating people is a great thing, that they're telling you that. You are talking about the products, right? So they're seeing that. I'm just wondering if they're not understanding that there's a support system behind it.
Yeah, I think that it's like a matter of time. Like, I've planted a bunch of seeds, and I'm just hoping that it's going to evolve.
It will. No, it will. You have to be patient.
People will. And then a lot of times, like the last call that we had, a lot of times is those posts. Like yesterday, I got a few messages from people that hadn't answered me or I hadn't talked to, because then all of a sudden they remember, oh, look, she's still on it. She's still doing it. She's still losing weight. And then
that's a good point.
There, I've gotten responses. So
that's a really good point. That like all of you need to remember, even Melba, because I know you've been working out for a really long time, but you've been in and you went in, you came out, you went in, you came out. So you have to remember that you guys have been pushing hard for 3 months. 3 months. And this business, I've noticed over the 10 years that I've been here, is that it works in like 3-month cycles. So all the stuff that you did in May, yeah, maybe it took off, but that you're gonna have to wait, because it's cyclical. The seeds start to flourish at different times. So you have to be really patient. Plus, they are looking to see if you are going to fall off the wagon. Like, are you really in this? So that's why being consistent with your message, with your posts, with your progress, showing that you're showing up no matter what, bad days, good days. Look, Kathy had knee surgery and she's still there posting. She's still doing the best she can. That is providing them with a glimpse that no matter what, I'm here, I'm gonna do it. When you're ready, I'll be here. So I just want you guys to just not get frustrated, because when frustration and desperation sets in, people sense that. I said that last night. They feel it when you're faking it, when you're not being authentic, when you're desperate in your approach. People sense that. Just stay positive. Know that you're doing a good thing, and that the seeds that you do plant, they will come, they will post. But I do want you to put on those jeans like we talked about before and take those pictures like that with you holding your pants. I'm telling you, that's going to be a really huge aha for people. That's going to be a huge one. I think you should do that ASAP.
I was going to say, Becky, because I think I posted in our group the other day for the Team Cup. I told you this morning, I have never have been more intentional with starting the conversations since I started Team Cup. And I think for now I have over 115 people I have made it my goal. I sit here and I saw this video the other day. It was on the Team Beachbody, the 411, where we do like the national wake up call. And this, I forget her name, but one of the coaches was talking about social media. And she said, but this is your job. She goes, you show up to your job and you give your job 8 hours. You need to treat your social media the same way. If you want to grow your business, your social media is your job. And I've just been sitting here reaching out, making conversations. And I have about maybe 12 people that have said, we're going to purchase it this week. And then someone's I'm going to do it on Thursday, and someone's going to do it on payday. Then I sent 4 share cards yesterday. Some people are ghosting me. Then some people have said no. And some of them are my friends. I'm like, well, I'm not going anywhere. So I want you to know I'm going to keep asking you to do this with me. And my girlfriend's like, I'm going to block you. I said, I'll make a fake account. I said, I'm not going to stop asking you to do this with me. So even though I have gotten some of them have really just said rejection, and giving me the cold shoulder, I'm still reaching out. I'm still posting them. I'm still, like yesterday we had a really bad storm, like the hurricane hit New Jersey pretty bad. And I just spent like 2.5 hours reaching out to everybody. Are you guys okay? Because there was tornadoes and all of that.
Yeah.
And then people are inboxing me today. Hey, I saw about that challenge group. Can you tell me what that is? All for me asking them, hey, do you still have power? Because my mom lost power.
Why? Because people want to know that you actually cared about them and
yes.
not just trying to sell them a product.
Yes. So I know like I'm frustrated because I just want to see these points add up. But then I'm like, it will happen. I'm like being genuinely with the people that I'm reaching, and even the ones that are ghosting me too, I'm being generally, liking their pictures and commenting on their pictures. And I'm trying not to really take it personal. I'm like, if you can't. If it's no, it's no. I say you're the ones missing out on it. So.
You can't take it personal. I mean, there's a lot going on right now, and this hurricane just put a whole nother spin on all the crap that is going on. Remember that you guys are working towards building a different life for yourself. So you cannot allow other people's lack of vision affect where you're headed. You can't let them. Imagine if I would have, the first time I got to know, if I would have been like, well, no, I think this is not for me.
Yeah.
We would not be here right now. My life would be completely different. But instead, I was like, I'm not stopping. There is no plan B. I will find another way. I will talk to somebody else. I will keep posting. I will keep sharing. I will keep fixing the conversation, tweaking the conversations.
Look, I just got a no. And she gave me a whole paragraph. Can I read it?
Yeah.
Look what she says. She said, I'm sorry, with work, school, and family, I have very little free time, which is why I only was seeking information. But if it was something to do with buying a product, I'd rather not waste my money right now. Barely have time for myself and just started working with a health coach last week. But thank you so much. When I am ready, I will reach out to you. Okay.
Okay. I would be like, well, good luck to you. Because good luck.
Good luck, right? I mean, I don't know what else to tell
when I get messages like that, I'm always like, well, I wish you the best, because ultimately what I want is what's best for you. But please know that if you change your mind, I'm here for you.
Yes.
A girl that did 3 months with the trainer. She spent buku money,
Mhm.
and now she's done with him or he's done with her. I don't know which way that went, and she just signed up for MBF.
Let them see, but you keep posting, you keep sharing,
Yes.
you keep talking about the nutrition and how that's helping you during this issue with your knee. Keep doing your thing, because a lot of people are going to try the other thing because they're afraid of the home workouts or they don't understand it. But you keep doing your thing and you keep making changes and you keep sharing how happy you are and keep talking about our community and how you're getting on these calls and you're making new friends. Keep giving them a glimpse into how special what we have is.
Yeah.
That the people who are ready to accept it, when they're ready, they will say yes. And some people, look, for instance, I had a lady that she's followed me, I guess, forever. I guess I've talked to her a few times. She sent me a message the other day saying, oh, I ordered Beachbody On Demand because I saw you on the commercial. So she got the free trial thing. She's like, but I got a random coach, and since you're the only person I've ever talked to, I want to switch to you. So then she said, I want to buy the containers. And I'm like, well, buying the containers alone is not going to do anything because you need to understand how to use it. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, look, this is what I think the best value is. So I talked to her about MBF, Ultimate Portion Fix. She tried to be like, yeah, but in Beachbody On Demand, it gives recipes. I'm like, yeah, but that still is not, it's not education. You still don't understand why you need the containers. She said, okay, thanks for the resources. And then I was like, okay, talk later. Then she messaged me yesterday. Yeah, how do I cancel the Beachbody On Demand? Because I think that these packs that you're showing me are a better value. I didn't try to convince her. I didn't try to pin her down. Old me, back in the day, I would have been like, yeah, but no. I already showed you the value. I already told you why you need this. I already told you that this is a better investment. You needed to, I guess, think about it. Our job is to educate them. Our job is to educate them on why they need this. Present the information, and then after that, it's up to them to make the decision. But I think you guys are gonna make it happen.
With Jeanette, because Jeanette believes in Shakeology, loves the programs. The girl was like, can you work out with me? So I'm doing Zoom with her at 6:15 in the morning for the first 21 days. Now she's freaking, can we work out at 5:45, which is fine. So now she's like doing it. I did the free run. She's like the first one posting running, like she's loving running, never ran before. She wants to work the business, but she's thinking about it too much and she's not posting. I said, Jeanette, how did you find me? You found me on Facebook through Yarosel, from me, Yarosel sharing how inspiring I was. I was like, did you think I was phony? Because I was being real. Yeah. That's how you found me. So you have to share your story. You have to share. So she's having the conversations with people because she wants people to sign up. But I think she's turning them off because I need her to share me. So that's why I asked you if I could add her to the hives.
Oh, of course. You guys add all your people.
So I added her to the hives, and she heard your call from last night, and she texted me. She's like, oh my God, I'm in tears. She was talking to me. I need to believe in myself. So I'm like, yes. I said, and get ready to cry because she always cries. And
I always cry.
So she too has a little bit bad taste in her mouth from the last time because she was one of my coaches before from my first go round. So I was like, let that go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Not our upline anymore. We are now with the hives. We are with Diesel Nation. We have access to all the stuff that we didn't have before because we were being blocked from it. So let's run with me, girl. Run with me. let's do this. Let's quit our jobs in 3 years. Yes.
Add her, well, tell her I did do the event for the new coach call Monday, so make sure she knows about that. I'm gonna do some, prepping. I will be ready for that one. And then Futuristas is starting Monday. I just want, I said it, I don't remember what group I posted it in. The Futuristas is a sacred ground. I want people who are going to work, because we cannot open this up to everybody and their mother, because then it loses its exclusivity and it loses, the personal touch of it. So if you have people that or have the potential and want to do this, let me know so that we can.
I want her in there, but I keep telling her, because she just signed up her husband, and I know it was a money thing, and that's fine. But I keep telling her, I was like, get to Emerald. You want to be in Futuristas with Susie and Becky. I'm telling you. I told her, I was like, I went in there and I'm a brand.
Let's just add her. Let's add her.
Business.
Just keep pushing her to see if she gets the Emerald. But by Sunday, we'll be like, look.
Because I know that she wants to work the business, but she's like, so then I sent her Karina's something Karina posted. I was like, look, she was in Futurista with me. She's a freaking beast. And she was super shy. I never even heard her speak. And look at her. She's like, oh my God, she's so inspiring. So I just need her, because I know that if she goes out there and she posts more, she's going to get that other person that's going to get her to freaking Emerald.
Yeah, she needs definitely to be in Futuristas. And look, all of you guys, everybody on this call was in there. And I think the mentorship part is really where the magic happens. And, it's we can break down those limiting beliefs and help them get to the next level. So yeah, I need her name. I'm trying to keep a list because, I lose track.
I wanted to share something with you guys because I'm getting the messages. So I reached out to this girlfriend of mine I went to high school with, and she said that the whole money thing, because they were buying a house or something like that. I broke down the price of the Shakeology. If you think about it, it comes to it's under $5 a day for a shake. And she just puts in something about juicing a 16-ounce juice for $8.50. I'm not lying. It's on her stories. I'm like, what? That's what I just did. I'm like, okay, next. I'm like, why would you even?
Because they don't get it. They don't get it.
They don't get it. They don't get it. Becky, I was going to ask you, and I know the answer to this is no already, but I did have my aunt and two of my cousins did reach out about Shakeology. They want to try it. Which I was like, oh, I'd be so happy. But they live in Costa Rica. There's no way they can get it, right?
It will be really tough. It's going to cost so much money because they would have to have somebody buy it here and then ship it to them.
That's what I figured. I was like, girl, I'm like,
no.
Okay. Because both of them asked me, and then my aunt sent me the voicemail or the message, and she's like, I really want to try this. And I was like, oh, I don't think they ship over there. Then I thought if I bought it, I had to send it to them. I'll probably have to pay like $50 in shipping for 3 bags of it.
It's gonna be. At some point, I think Beachbody's working on opening in some Latin American country. I think it's Mexico. It would make sense that it would be Mexico, but we're not there yet.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? I'm starving. My body is eating itself. When I get hungry like this, I start my head starts hurting.
Becky,
all right, guys.
One more thing before we go. You don't have no idea when we will get back to doing like Super Saturdays or anything like that? Have they talked about that in the upline anywhere?
Nope. They actually just canceled leadership. So that was our next event that was coming in October. They just canceled that. So nope.
Okay.
The next Super Saturday would have been No, October, November. So I am sure I could bet my life on it that it's gonna be another virtual Super Saturday. The next one after that would be January, and who knows?
To go to the one in Miami.
Huh?
I'm glad that I got to go to the one in Miami earlier this year.
Yeah, the only one.
Wow.
The only one.
I just wanted like to take pictures, but like with us, you know, all together, because that kind of puts momentum too when you talk about the coaching business.
October 10th, baby. Put it on your calendar.
Yeah.
You can come to my house. We can wear shields, masks. We can wear hazmat suits.
We should get those little dinosaur, you know, the dinosaur suits from Amazon, those costumes.
Yeah, my kids have one. I have one already. I can wear that. And that way we can't touch each other. We can wear a ring around us with the suspenders, and then we can't touch each other.
That's so funny.
That's
so funny.
All right, I'm gonna keep pushing her because I told her she had to be Emerald to get into Futurista. So
okay.
I'm gonna keep pushing her, but if not, we can add her.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's take a picture and then let's have lunch. Yaima, are you there? Can you put your camera on? She's probably running around.
Let me get to that view.
God, I look a mess.
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
I'm here.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3.
We all froze.
Sorry, guys. I'm feeding the kids and like this is
No
crazy.
problem. No problem. All right, guys.
I told her to put the
Great
chicken
call.
nuggets
Thank
in
you,
the air
Becky.
fryer.
All right, guys. Let's
Becky.
keep pushing.
Say
Remember,
bye.
hi. She's got
Bye,
twins.
guys.
She's got her hands full, big time.
Yeah.
Guys, October 10th. Remember the goal. We have 2 weeks. 2 weeks. August 19th. That's the last day for the third quarter push. So
That's my birthday. I want it to be 1 star.
look,
I'll be
regardless,
40 in October.
there you go.
Big
There you
goals.
go. Big goals. Big goals. We're gonna make it happen. We're better together.
That's right.
Thank you.
Bye. Becky,
Bye,
go eat.
guys. Bye.
Bye.